In this video, I'm going to talk about the secrets to working step 8. Are you new in recovery and are you looking to understand the 12 steps? Or are you a sponsor and you're taking someone through the steps for the first time? Doing step work as part of a balanced recovery program can be a daunting process. Taking a sponsee through the steps for the first time, or the second time, or even the third time can be a daunting process as well, but it really doesn't need to be. I'm Tim Westbrook. I'm the founder and CEO of Camelback Recovery here in the always sunny and always sober Scottsdale, Arizona. And I'm here to break it down for you so that you can get a jump start on your recovery from your addiction. If you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor and go back and watch How to Work Step 7. This is my next video, Step 8, Secrets. Firstly, just a reminder, what does Step 8 say? Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Step 8 is the start of a process of forgiveness. That's my first secret. You just need to become willing. Write the names of all the people you've harmed and start reflecting on what it would look like for you to ask for their forgiveness. There's a reason that steps 8 and 9 aren't combined into one step. There's a time for reflection and there's a time for reaction. For now, even though it might bother you to include someone who you think owes you an amends or who you think owes you an apology, put them on the list and you'll unpack that with your sponsor in due time. My second secret is this: try to match your character defects with the harm that you've caused. Your character defects should still feel pretty close to you if you've worked your steps up to this point. And when you match them to the people you've caused harm to, you'll get a reminder of how much your character defects have impacted your life. This will also give you a sense of the work that you need to do and maybe help your part some more if you still feel like there's a certain person who doesn't belong on your list. My third secret involves those absolutes, making amends to all the people we've harmed. Your list needs to be very long, probably much longer than you think it should be, and it needs to be thorough. And do you want to know whose name should be at the top of the list? Stick around for my next video, How to Work Step 8, and I'll give you the answer to that question. For now, you should write down every person that comes to your mind. There's no need to fast track the situation where you're actually making amends or doing a step 9. Don't get ahead of yourself. Consider the saying, to err is human, to forgive divine. In other words, it is human nature to make mistakes oneself while finding it hard to forgive others. We tend to judge ourselves by our intentions and we judge others by their actions. There's a lot to meditate on there. And step 8 really forces us to reflect on the hurt we've caused while giving us the time and space to start working up the courage to have that difficult conversation sometime down the line. Right now, you're just making a list. Don't even think about actually having the conversation at this point. So take your time, but don't procrastinate either. Become willing is about putting another name on the list and then really reflecting on what happened for that name to end up there. That's where your spiritual growth lies. And I've said it here before, often we learn the most about ourselves while working these steps during the in-between moments. There's a whole lot more practical advice that I have to give too, like what to do if you start craving while working a step 8, and how to actually compile that list on paper. And of course, there's the person that we often forget to include, but really should if we are being thorough. That's all coming up in my next video, How to Work a Step 9. I'm Tim Westbrook, and I hope that our paths cross again in the next video of this series.
If you found this video to be of value, be sure to like it, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos, leave a comment if you have a question, if you've got something to say. Camelback Recovery provides treatment services for people struggling with mental health, mental illness, addiction, alcoholism. So if you or someone you know is struggling, be sure to reach out to us. You can go to our website, camelbackrecovery.com, or our information is in the comments section below. And we provide everything from detox, inpatient, outpatient treatment, sober living, recovery coaching, sober companion services. So either we'll be able to help you or we'll be able to refer you to people or treatment centers that might be a better fit. So I will see you in the next video.